and then I'll put it in the Discord. Might as well start anyway while we're booted up. Okay. I gotta make a button on my Stream Deck where I can just like open all of the programs I use for stream at once. Well, I think Steam sale's in a couple of days, isn't it? Let's see. Steam. Oh, I'm getting sidetracked. Whatever. Steam Summer Sale 2024. Yeah. Yep, June 27th. Oh, I didn't know they had a trailer. Going pretty good, Union. How are you doing? Ooh, summer sale deep discount? That's interesting. Well, it'll be fun to like pour over the Steam summer sale and nice. Did you get hit with any storms at all today? We got nearly like hurricane level winds on the west side of the state with like rain and everything as well. Okay. Alright, that's the Discord thing done. I'm gonna close that. Nice. Yeah, I was up right as they started to hit because the cats wanted in, you know, because it was starting to rain and stuff, so. Okay. Oh yeah, you want to see what I was working on earlier today? Never mind, I'm asking, but really I'm just trying to say that I want to show you what I was working on earlier today. I've been working on the layouts and stuff. If I swap this one over here. Ah! Go back over here. Is it gonna play? No, it's not. Okay, cool. I'll have to fix that later. But, I've been working on DS stuff and getting that working. So now I can just have a bunch of different layouts and it looks nice. This is as far as I've gotten with this, so. But yeah, I'm making stuff for like GBA, DS, all that kind of stuff. And so I got through some of the DS stuff earlier today. So you can just like swap between them. It's fancy. Nice. I can have larger top screen, larger bottom screen, equal size screens, or just like kind of like the native like top and bottom. Good. I like it. I think it turned out pretty good so far. Yes, yes. This and the 3DS ones are the most complex ones. The like Game Boy Advance and stuff isn't like too complex for obvious reasons. You just like um you know, you have a frame around them and whatever, and they're like mostly one size. So that's fine. It's just the DS and 3DS that gets funky because you have the two different screens. You know, they, especially with 3DS, they're two different sizes, and then you're also trying to like figure out aspect ratios so things don't look funky when you scale them up and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure about the background yet. I just made it like, for reference, I just made it for like an early 2000s Windows background. I'm not sure if I want to keep that or do something else with it, but whatever. The hardest part of getting all that stuff working is done, so that's good. All right. I actually have to set up a 3DS emulator. I don't have one set up, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow and finish out the 3DS thing. That'll be mostly done. But enough about that. Let me get Hollow Knight up and running. Other than that, I haven't made too much progress on Vengeance. I didn't play it all yesterday. I should probably play some today, get started working on that. Because I got to get a bunch of stuff done in that game. But yeah. Alright. So today we're going to go ahead and finish out the last few like collectibles and things. Hello, go ho again. Person who doesn't get any sleep. How are you doing today? Interesting. Which game? Okay. So we have to get all the grubs today. And then we're probably going to do the Fragile Flower quest. And then Thursday we'll work on we'll try a little bit of Pantheon, and then I think next week I'm gonna play a game with a friend, and I'll put up a poll in like the next week here for what game we play after that. So I'll have to think about that a little bit. For now, it looks like there's a grub relatively close. This can get removed. Oh, I forgot we were in like the sewers. One of my least favorite places in the game. Indeed. How's it going, Nice? Yeah. It's almost like I've been playing this game for the last month or so. In fact, I'm almost done with it. Interesting. That's a bit of an odd one, too. Yeah, that's a thought too. I guess for me, I would probably rather do Pantheon stuff first. Although, like I said, I just want to try Pantheon on Thursday. I don't think I'll get too far into it. I think I've done most everything I want to do with Hollow Knight for now. It'd be kind of fun to come back and do some of the boss fights. and do all the Pantheon stuff for the best ending. Maybe a little bit before, you know, like, it'd be a good thing to do to come back and, like, do before, Silk Song comes out, if it ever does. But, you know, get excited for Silk Song and all that. But, I don't know. It'd be kind of nice to move on to the next thing for now. Oh, is it not? You're right, it's not. Sorry, I was, like, watching something on another tab, and I didn't want... I was watching the trailer for the Steam Summer Sale thing a minute. We were talking, because I was talking about that, so... Okay. Is there a breakable floor here or something? Oh, I see. There's this breakable wall. I missed before. Gotcha. Yeah, sorry about that. My bad. Okay. Well, other than that, Grub, it looks like there's some down in Ancient Basin. Which actually, I could probably... just teleport over there. Or close to there. Ah. Unfortunate. What else should be on that pole? I'll have to think about that. Probably Cuphead would be a good choice, since people have suggested that. Ori and the Blind Forest would be a good suggestion, I think. And then probably, like, one other thing. Maybe something a little bit different, so if people want something a little bit different, you could do that. You know, I don't know, something about playing this game reminds me, because I was gonna, okay, hold up. It's wild to me that this game has been out for so long, and I just haven't played it. I guess that's true of a lot of games, probably, that I'll enjoy. It reminds me of when I was playing through, what was that, RPG? It was, oh shoot, I played it on the Switch. Princess, Child of Light. It reminds me of when I was playing Child of Light, and somebody came in to my stream and was like, "Why are you playing this old game?" Child of Light came out in 2013 or so, 2015, which is like around 10 years ago now, but it makes me feel old to hear that. Because to me, that's a fairly new game. Then again, at the time, I was also playing, like, Persona 1 and 2 on the weekends, which those games came out in, like, the 90s or whatever, so... Muramasa Demon Blade? I've heard of that one before. I could probably get my hands on a version of the game I could play on my PC, but yeah, you're right. Trying to get my hands on, like, like, a actual physical copy of it, I think is pretty hard, right? Because I think it's a cult classic in, like, the... PS2, right? Yes? Could be wrong on that. But yeah, I think I've heard of that one. Dang it. I wonder if I can, like, pogo up there and then jump. Dang it. Maybe I need a crystal dash? There we go. Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay. Yeah, I could look into it at some point. It would be nice to play some older games as well. I don't know. I'm down for pretty much anything. Like I mentioned, I've been playing, you know, that old RTS series, Command & Conquer, off stream. Yeah. It is a pretty good game, yeah. I think the art style holds up pretty well. Helps it quite a bit. I think it's a good, like, RPG for people who are trying to get into that genre as well, which is good, because there aren't a ton of RPGs like that nowadays. It's not necessarily a kid's game. It's a game kids could play, but, like, you know, it's decently challenging if you want to go for the hardest difficulty. It's got an active battle system, so it's not like you're just sitting around waiting for things to happen all the time. Yeah. Ah. I think that and, like, maybe the Mario, like, Mario RPGs, either Mario and Luigi or, you know, the older Paper Mario games, that kind of stuff. I think those are pretty good intro RPGs. I don't know. It's just for me, I'm starting to get to that age where it's like, oh, that's right. These things are technically old now, you know? Like, I think of Hollow Knight as a game that didn't come out that long ago, but I guess it has come out long enough for, you know, people to, you know, get nostalgic over it and stuff. Oh yeah, I've heard of Rain World. Yep. All good things. Yeah, there's all kinds of really good games to play, of course. Oh, gotta go down a bit more. Oh, I see. This is a breakable floor. Okay, that looks like it was the last grub around here. Let's head back over to the fast travel point and I'll find another place to collect some more grubs. I think there's quite a few up by the Crystal Mountain that I haven't grabbed. So weird not having game music down here. But no, I think this game is pretty good. It lasted a lot longer than I thought it would, but yeah. Oh, you know what the other third game should be? Is it should be like Metroid or something. Like maybe Metroid Dread or something? Yeah, that would be a good option. Because I own that game and I want to play it at some point, but I haven't gotten around to it, so. I think it'd be a good option. That also reminds me, the Child of Light, you know, the character is a DLC character in that one Metroidvania game that I own. Maybe something to look at some point. Okay. Let's go back over to Dirtmouth. There's a, there's a grub over here, which I imagine I have to, like, find a breakable ceiling or something here. Or maybe this has got a breakable wall over here. But either way, it's over by where Crystal Peak is, so. And there's a bunch of grubs over that way. one thing is, somebody got, local multiplayer, on the PC version of the Master Chief Collection working again. Because the PC and console versions of that collection didn't have, local multiplayer, even though all those games did have local multiplayer when they first released. But anyway, somebody got it working again, and so now I can like do local multiplayer with like my brother or something. So I might want to do that for some fun Halo stuff. Might do that on stream at some point. I don't know when. Probably sometime this summer if we were gonna do it. Yeah, I'm guessing that to get to that grub, yeah, I probably have to go through Crystal Peak anyway. All right, let's head over that way then. Yeah, I've been trying to play more games and stuff. I got to start actually editing down and like plotting out the script for the end of year games I played video, since we're already over halfway through the year now. At least I can like start editing down the stuff I have, or like kind of mapping it out for the months that we've already gone through. I also started on the Pixie only script today for P5R. Starting to script that out so I know what I need for the eventual video. Making some progress on that stuff while I still have time before I have homework and stuff again. I guess for me, games that are old are games that came out, you know, before I was born. And I think that's probably the case for a lot of people. It's just that you forget sometimes that people are born after you, you know? I don't know. So it's like, oh, this isn't an old game. It came out, like, when I was in high school or whatever. It's like, well, that was a while ago now. Not that long ago. Oh, that's right. They've got that, yeah, guitar in here. I seriously just never go left and collect this grub. Oh no. I think there's a breakable wall here somewhere that I just didn't get. No? Oh, you know what? Right here. It's being covered up a little bit by the, black, like, Hollow Knight face thing, but there's like a little bit of a gap here where you can go down. I bet that's where it is. All right. Over by the exit dirt mouth, I guess. Wish I'd spotted that before. To save me some time. Oh well. Just having them marked on the map is a big help. Yeah, when I was saying those things on the list, I was thinking of stuff that was a little less platform heavy than this game. I think I'm a little platformed out for at least a little bit. I mean, it's not like there's no platforming in the games I listed out, it's just less so. Hey, thanks for the follow. The House Gamer. How's it going? Alright, so Grubs should be down here somewhere. Hear him. There he is. Here you go, buddy. Oh, was that one of those mimics? Yeah, it was. I didn't even realize it was a mimic. I ran away. I just kept moving. Pretty good. Just cleaning up the last couple of things here. Collect the last few grubs. Got the Fragile Flower quest to do to get the last health upgrade. Then Thursday, I think we'll try Pantheon a little bit. Rather late than never, yeah. Yeah, this game has been pretty good. Been enjoying it. Just about done with pretty much everything. I got the last 2 endings done, you know, defeating the basic Radiants last week. I think I want to try Pantheon on Thursday. I don't think I'll get through it at all. But I want to try it, you know, see how it goes. Maybe I'll come back later and try a bit harder at it. But yeah. Is there something to collect up there? King's Idol. Alright. Let's see. So it looks like there's one in a room over to the right. I should have seen that coming. Yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes on Thursday, right? But, yeah, maybe that's not the best way to do this. And then, yeah, it's right up there. Oh, I have to go around. Okay. Oh, right. It's through that, like... I see. Hey, Kaja. How's it going? Do I know the charm synergies? No, but I can, like, look it up. I know there are synergies between certain charms. Oh, it puts me back over here. That's unfortunate. Alright, I gotta go get some more soul before I try that again. Yeah, the only charm I haven't gotten, though, is the one for getting all the grubs, so working on that right now. Okay. Hey, all right. That's another grub to him. Hunter's Journal? Oh, true. Yeah, I guess there is the Hunter's Journal. You should absolutely do it. It's hellish to complete, so you should absolutely do it. I think I'd rather work on Pantheon, to be honest with you. Since that gets us a new ending, and it would be more about, like, doing different boss fights, but yeah. I mean, how much of Hunter's Journal do I have done? I haven't encountered 4, and I would have to kill, like, a good amount of another 28 or so? 29 or so? Yeah, 29, I think. 29 enemies that I would have to kill a bunch more. Okay, so there should be another grub over to our right. And on the upper right side, yeah, up there. I think I just need Crystal Dash to get over there, right? There we go. Let me guess. The next grub is hidden behind another platforming section? Or like getting through these smashers or something. Dang it. Need to go get some more soul. Actually, where's the nearest bench? I could swap out for the quick dash charm. That would be helpful for that section, right? Do I have that charm equipped actually? No, I already have Dash Master equipped. Okay, never mind. At least put me back where I was. Okay. Yeah, okay, there it is. Where? Oh, all the way back here? Okay. Okay. This time I should probably grab the the bench that was over there. I don't have to run back all the way over again. Yeah, so let's go grab the bench. I can speak. Bench, and then we'll go ahead and Pick up my shadow, try that section again. I don't know. It's hard because, like, I do enjoy games, and I understand that the people who really like a game are probably going to be the people who watch a stream, but I just can't make every game that I play my life, you know? I try to do as much as I reasonably can with the game, but there's a lot of games I just don't 100% because, like, it's usually quite a bit. Whatever, I got my gold axe, so we're good. Okay. I guess I shouldn't call my soul since soul is actually something in this game. Spirit? Yeah, spirit, I think. Timing on that is pretty rough. I don't know, some of the platforming in this game. Maybe I'm just stupid, but it feels very, like, short timing. This isn't like those buzzsaws. Like, really got me in the White Palace. I think it's just because they're an insta-kill that moves, you know? The Pale King has a buzzsaw fetish. Yeah, I guess so. That or his interior decorator did, you know? Interior designer was like, ooh, you know what would make this place a bit more sharp? Buzzsaws. Buzzsaws for days. Okay. Looks like the grub is just below me, so if I can get the grub, that's all I care about. Yeah. Cool. All right, and then let's go around. There's one more in the top right of this area. One more grub to grab. Maybe if it sells well, they'll finally finish the sequel. This game did sell pretty well, didn't it? I mean, it seemed to be a very well-regarded game when it came out and since then. one of the more challenging games, I think, that hit the mainstream for a while there. You know, it was one of those games that like every like Let's Player or streamer or whoever like that plays the latest games was playing there for a bit. And it was one of the more difficult ones of that, you know. Talking about the Good and Evil Beyond remaster. Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't see that message, Christian. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. I've never. I know it's like one of those cult classics, Beyond Good and Evil, but I've never played it for myself. I know it's pretty highly regarded, though. Yeah, maybe I should play the remaster, see what the hype is about. Although, to be fair, if you want to talk about games, good games that never got a sequel but did, there are good games that never got a sequel but should have. There are quite a few, you know. What are some other ones? Good games that never got a sequel but should. I feel like a sequel for Child of Light would have been good. I think. What else could have used a sequel? Now I'm just thinking about all the games that got sequels that weren't good. You know, like games that got sequels, but the sequels weren't very good. Good games that should have gotten a sequel but didn't. Maybe Cave Story? I don't know if it needed a sequel, but like a spiritual sequel or something could have been good. Like maybe not a direct one, but another game in similar style. Dust and Elysian Tale was supposed to have 4 games, but not a single sequel ever came out. That's the animated one, right? The animated platformer with the that came out in the early 2000s. I think that was all the essence around here. I guess thing platformer with an animated art style doesn't narrow down. Add like a furry type character as like the main character. Light refracted, energy contained. Okay. What are we doing? We're picking up the last few grubs on the map. We're gonna go do the last side quest, which is apparently very annoying, and that'll get me the last health upgrade in the game. Then after that, we might try a little bit of Pantheon today. I plan on trying it on Thursday, but we could try a little bit today. Maybe we could go and do some more Yeah. We could do a little bit of Pantheon today, or work on some of the dream boss fights or whatever. Alright, I think that's the last grub, at least in this area. Looks like there's a couple over by the hive that I missed. Looks like the west side of the map is pretty much cleared out. Yeah, it's only a few left. Yeah, I think it's mostly just the hive, and like there's one above King's, or below King's Station that I missed. We're in the Royal Waterways. Okay. Let's get back to a fast travel point then. If I just keep going left, I should be able to get to one. Or at least I'll get back to the main area, and I can run up to Dirtmouth from there. First do the boss fights, then the Pantheons? Yeah, I guess, like, you can't even do some of the Pantheons until you do all the boss fights. I think I've done a good amount of the dream fights, but I haven't done all of them, I think. So... Although I need to look and see which ones I haven't done and where they are and stuff, probably. I could look that up, I suppose. Oh, I see. Right. I think that's the closest one. Because one of the last grubs is like right below this. I don't think there's a breakable floor here though. I think I have to come from the other direction though. Like it looks like it's in the ceiling above Isma's Grove there. So let's go back down to the sewers. Ah, yes, my favorite place to be. Those sewers. Actually, that's weird. I don't know why I quick cast there. I didn't hit the button for it. Oh, that's right. This area is full of spikes and everything. I think we should be able to still get in. Dang it. Through this way. Although I think you're supposed to crystal dash through there. Yeah. I mean, it's theoretically possible. Alright, whatever. Not getting in that way, I guess. But we might be able to get in a bit higher up here and then work our way down and do it that way. Man, I'm tired. I don't know why. I didn't do much today. How's my sleep quality? I guess it was so-so. I kept letting the cats in and out all night. Oh, I cannot stop yawning. Good thing I don't have a face cam, otherwise I'd be putting you all to sleep too. Don't worry, you're already doing that. Alright, thanks. There's all the spikes. Oh, that's right. This is the area with the expanding guys. Not since the last pet door we had, where a random cat wandered into our kitchen in the middle of the night one time. So, after that, we don't have a pet door anymore. It is kind of annoying, though, you're right. I could just leave them out there, but I feel kind of bad. I think we just have too many random animals around here that could wander into a pet door if they really wanted to. Like the other day I saw this big old woodchuck right out in the middle of the daylight, which was pretty rare. I remember taking a picture. Okay. That's another grub down. Looks like there's 2 more left in the hive, which makes sense. Because that's, I think, one of the last areas I cleaned out. So, yeah. I think there's just the 2 left in the hive, and then we can do the fragile flower quest a minute, and then we'll, yeah, be good to go. Try some of the boss fights and stuff. Alright. Oh gosh, the bee noises. Not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! I do like the designs for all the bee enemies, though. I will say that. But yeah, if something like I don't know, a raccoon got in the house, that would be really bad. So, pet door is not too much of a viable option, unfortunately. Yeah, it has messed with my sleep pretty badly before. Letting them in and out like that. Honestly, it probably still does. Interesting. It looks like there's an opening from up above. Do I have to go around back into the Royal Waterways a minute? And then jump down into the hive? Might have to, yeah. Alright, let me go around to see if there's a breakable floor over there. Yeah, no. I feel like we could very well wake up one morning and find a raccoon going through our garbage or something. Okay. I think there's a breakable floor somewhere over here. Maybe not, but it feels like there should be. I guess I could look it up a minute too. We've only got 2 or so left. Oh, there you are. There's our breakable floor. Okay. Okay. And then there should be one more. Probably not another breakable floor over there, right? Probably not. Let's head back into the hive proper. I've been killing the bees, but I don't think I actually need to. I don't know if it's because I'm wearing the hive blood charm or if because I defeated their boss, but they seem to be just kind of chilling. Unless I attack them first. Kind of like the mantises. Okay, mantises. Maybe there's another floor to break in the other area. Let me go down and around and see if there's another part of the ceiling that looks like it'll break or something. Oh, I think I gotta go back up and around. Probably another breakable floor in the Royal Waterways there. Alright. Huh, even looks like the bee husk things are not aggro to me. Oh my gosh, why am I so tired today? Yeah, maybe I just need to go take a nap after this. And again, it's getting pretty close to the end of the day, so maybe I'll just stick it out and go to bed a little bit early. Ouch. Okay, so let's keep an eye out for a breakable floor here. Nah, not during the day. Only at night. The problem is that we have pretty much opposite schedules. So they'll take like naps during the day and I'll, you know, be up during the day. I wonder maybe if that like long hallway before the boss has like a breakable wall or something. Here, let me check something real quick. So Kingdom's Edge. So that's the last grub. Interactive map. Let's see what we got here. Come on, that's the last grub. I'm just gonna check. Okay. Ah. That's weird. Even on the map, it doesn't show, like... a breakable wall there or anything. Okay. So I just look at Hollow Knight Grubs. And then I'm looking for the one... that is in... the Hive. Is probably where it's listed under, right? Probably. The Hive. Desolate Dive is Mystere. That's the one we just did. Crystal Heart, Monarch Wings, four nail bounce. So I need number 43. The Hive. Oh, I see. There is a, like... Okay, so there is a hole in the wall, but you have to, like, use Crystal Dash in, like, a double jump to get up into it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let me go back there then a minute and see if I can get it. Okay. So, back around again. don't know. Maybe I should throw a DS game on the poll if I'm gonna make all this stuff for and layouts for like DS and Game Boy Advance and stuff. I don't know. I guess if I like, no, there's no like DS Metroid games, unfortunately. There's a 3DS one. Not quite the same thing though. Nah, I'll get plenty of chances to use those layouts later. Especially the 3DS one, since I'm gonna play Q and Q2 at some point. At least Q this year. Okay. So apparently I need to crystal dash. There's a hole in like the ceiling. I need to crystal dash. Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, so that hole there. I need to crystal dash over to. And then, yes. Okay, cool. Hey, buddy. You're the last grub. All right, let's go get the last charm. We'll see if that's enough geo as well to upgrade the fragile greed. I think it's 9,000 to upgrade fragile greed, so. Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe it'd be a good chance to see if there's more interest in another Kid Icarus game. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I haven't played the Kid Icarus 3DS game, but I think I own it. But I've seen like the writing and some of the stuff from it. And it looks like a fun series at the very least. Like if they keep that tone of writing and like, you know, kind of that same vibe to it, it'd be fun. And the game looks pretty good too. I think if we just go over and ride the tram, we can go to the palace grounds and catch a ride over to like Dirtmouth and then hop down where the grub guy is. All aboard! I hate how low quality the speakers are in the tram. It's like, ooh. Oh. Ooh. I guess I shouldn't say hate. Hate is a strong word. I dislike them. I dislike it. It grates on me that they're like so low quality speakers effect on them. No. Okay. Back up to Dirtmouth. And then I'll have to look up where the Fragile Flower quest is. And then I'll also probably have to prepare for it, because it seems like my best bet is to like run through and kill all the enemies in a pre-planned route before picking up the flower and then running back. By the way, for now, we can also go and get the other charm, I guess. That you get when you can buy once you've gotten all other 40 charms from that one vendor. I think that's the second King's Idol I have now. Isn't that all of them? Well, let me check something, because I think I've seen what happens when you get all the charms. Maybe you have to go sit on a bench. Let me go sit on a bench and come back a minute, and I think I know what's supposed to happen here. That or I just missed a grub. It's very possible I just missed a grub. Oh, I did! I missed one! Shoot. There's like one over here in over by Deep Nest that I haven't done. Alright. Let's go back up and I'll teleport over to Queen Station. Okay. So, last one is over in Deep Nest. Hopefully the last one this time. Yeah, it looks like it. So, last one is in Deep Nest. Which direction do we have to come from? Let me see here. Look on the map. By Deep Nest. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the left side there. Upper left side of that room there in Deep Nest. But yeah, there's quite a few DS and 3DS games that would be nice to see ported over to newer systems or something, but I don't know. A lot of them would have to be reformatted with their UI because so many DS and 3DS games made use of the bottom screen for their UI, so it'd be hard to reformat it to a one screen. Honestly, the best system to port them over to would have been the Wii U, but then the Wii U died so quickly that it never really happened. Too bad you can't talk to Cornifer anymore. Oh no, would have been kind of nice to talk to him. Especially if you had maps of like places he hadn't been or whatever. I bet you'd be pretty interested in that. So yeah, up and over. And I think we're looking for a breakable wall or something on the right side here. Oh, was that it? Yeah, I saw it move. So the grub should be... Oh, let me check something. Yeah, that's a fake. That's also a fake? Okay. Should be this one then. We could kill the others just for the I bet that freaked out a lot of people the first time they saw that. Yeah, yeah. Yep. I always thought it would be cool if they did more with the Switch Shock, where you could have like a miniature screen on the Switch Shock or whatever, that like display information about the game you're playing. It feels like a very Nintendo thing to do, you know? Like I just thought they would do more with the Switch Shock at some point. And like having a second screen that you could like display information on or have like some other gimmicks with feels very Nintendo-y, you know? Like, it's a little bit of a gimmick, but it's like not to the point where it'd be like debilitating, because if you just wanted to, you could just display like, I don't know, playtime on it, or like battery, well, not battery level because it's a Switch. Maybe if it was like charging, but like, because it would be plugged in if it was in the dock, right? So then you wouldn't have to worry about battery level. Yeah. Well, I just got the last grub, so we got to go turn that in, get the charm, and then we're gonna do the fragile quest, the fragile flower quest. So you're not too late for that. You're just late enough to miss me wandering around trying to find the last few grubs. Okay. Okay, let's go over to Dirtmouth then, and we'll hop down and turn in the last grub. Oh, I think I have enough to buy the Fragile Greed and upgrade it. I have enough to upgrade the Fragile Greed. Okay. Oh, right, I have to equip Fragile Greed for this. That's fine, I should mess around with my stuff now that I'm not worried about platforming stuff. So let's do... I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let me put on the Fragile Greed and then I'll have to swap things out again in a minute. This doesn't matter too much, but then I don't have to worry about the fragile charms anymore. And with that, I don't think I have too much of a use for Geo anymore. I guess there's the 41st charm that we can get in a minute once I get the last grub charm. Because there's one more charm you can buy from that one shop. Once you've gotten 40 charms. Which is the rest of the charms in the game. Guess I'll need a little bit of Geo for that, but I'm not too worried about it. Hey, I have Unbreakable Greed, so I could just, you know... Oh, actually, I should have Unbreakable Greed on right now, so yeah. I could just wear it and kill some enemies, and I'll have probably enough to buy it. I think it's like 400 or something, right? Grubberfly's Elegy. Contains the gratitude of grubs who will move to the next stage of their lives. Imbues weapons with a holy strength. When the bearer is at full health, they will fire beams of white-hot energy from their nail. Nice. And then you said go back in again? Nothing changed. Maybe I have to go and sit on a bench. Let's, here. Here's what I'll do. Oops. That's the wrong button. Let me set my teleport point here. And then we're gonna go over and buy the, actually, how much do I need for the last charm? Well, let's run over there. I have, Unbreakable Greed on, so I can just, run over there, kill some enemies on the way, get some Geo. And hopefully that'll be enough to get the last charm. And then I'll teleport back over here once I'm done with that. Ooh, hello. Almost fell in those spikes. That was dumb. I was trying to pick up that Geo, so it wasn't really that worth it. Oh. I guess I could just go kill the mushroom again a bunch of times, right? Poor mushroom. There's a more efficient spot, actually, that I found. But mushroom is still pretty consistent. I think it's like 400 some geos for the last charm, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's 800. My bad. Which charm is it? It's that one. It's that one, Blair. All right. So I need 800 for that, not 400 like I thought. I mean, I'll get 800 at some point. I guess let's just keep going for now, because I'll probably have to kill a bunch of enemies for the Fragile Flower quest anyway. So probably that'll be a good chance to earn a bunch of Geo. At some point, I should just get 800 total. Shouldn't take too long, honestly. All right, let's teleport back over to the Grubs and see if anything's changed over there. And then we'll I'll look up where the Fragile Flower quest is a minute, and we can start on that. And figure out which charms we're gonna wear for it and which route we're gonna take. Huh, interesting. Oh, so you like ingested them all? Well, he certainly seems happy about this, at least. I mean, it did say, like, if you go to the charm, it says that it's contains the gratitude of grubs who will move on to the next stage of their lives and imbues weapons with a holy strength. So I guess maybe that's just, like, part of the process? Like he's a living defense mechanism chrysalis thing? I don't know. Weird. A little weird, not gonna lie, but alright, whatever. Grubfather's the cocoon for the grubs? Okay. Is that why he's always cry laughing? He's gonna die as soon as, like, all the grubs grow to maturity. It'd be cool if, like, you could find, like, a couple of them grown into, like, butterflies or moss or whatever. Well, I guess maybe not moss, because moss are a specific thing in this series, but butterflies or something in Silk Song. Anyway. Okay, So where in the world is the Fragile Flower quest? Fragile Flower quest. Delicate flower. Sorry, delicate flower. Isthmus tier or well-timed super dash is needed to access the Queen's Gardens where the grave is located. It's easier to do this quest before the Forgotten Crossroads becomes infected, as enemies are more difficult in the infected crossroads. Well, too late for that. It's recommended to unlock the shortcut in the room 2 east of the one containing the traitor child's grave near the stag station. The easiest but most time-consuming method to deliver the flowers is to pick a route from the grave to Grey Mortar and kill everything along the way without using a bench. If the flower is accepted after that, then there's only the enemies left along the route which respawn. Being overturned may be beneficial as the flower is destroyed in one hit regardless. I can't use the tram. I can use the trams, but not the stagways. And then they've got a quickest route. Okay. Well, if I look at the quickest route, it should show me where to pick up the quest. Looks like over in Resting Grounds. Okay. Flies, yeah. So I guess we can throw on this. Probably should grab this. We probably want more of a magic focus build. Let's try that. Alright, let's teleport over to Resting Grounds. So, okay. Interesting. It reminds me of, Legend of Zelda a little bit, where in some of the games, when you fully upgrade your, sword, if you have full health, you can do, like, a beam. It's probably directly inspired by that, concept. Okay. Go to Resting Grounds. Going through Blue Lake is best. Yeah, the wiki has like the shortest route, so maybe I'll take a look at that and I'll like make a couple of pins so I know like which way to go. But let's go ahead and pick up the quest first, yeah? It looks like it's in... Where is it? Oh, shoot. Oh, it's in an area I've been to. That makes sense. Looks like there's a breakable wall in the roof, or sorry, a breakable roof. If I go down into the right. Okay. Oh, right, it's these enemies. Gosh, those noises are annoying. And unsettling somewhat. Okay. Ah, Mihan, world, this cruel, sinful world. Why does Che wake? Why does Che persist? Ah, Le Maire, you could not know the tragedy as complete as Che. True lovers stripped apart, two worlds that could not meet. And now, the lover, dead so long in time, dead so far away, buried? One? Aye, amongst its hateful kin that did deny our union. I did reject Che's outsideness. She doesn't suppose. Nalo. Could she ask? Could she burden? Le Maire, would you deliver gift to her grave? The gift is maybe small, but the trek is long. We rest among her kind near our queen's lush refuge. Would such a thing be done? Yes, perhaps impossible things, mad things. For Le Maire to take up such a quest would be a kindness chased near forgotten. Delicate flower. Rare boon you grant, Le Maire. It will be Che's last request. After this, never shall lay burden on another. A sacred flower is the offering. It is rare, a delicate object, one of a kind. You must cherish it. Must act as though it were your own heart. If you get hurt while carrying it, or did to attempt to ride those jostling transit beasts, it would be forever destroyed. Her grave lies in the middle of the queen's overgrown estate. It is surrounded by her kind, who will not look kindly upon your trespass. Take care, Le Maire. I hope I place upon you in my fervent wish that this small solace may come to pass. Alright. So, if I go ahead and look at the route that the wiki has, where does it have me going? Let me just open this in a new tab so I can, like, zoom in on it. So, it's mostly a straight line. It suggests taking the tram, because trams don't, break the flower, for whatever reason. Even though the, you know, beasts of burden or whatever are supposed to. So, okay, so if I look at my map, I recommend stopping here, going down here, and then up and over here, down here, through the archives, and then our final destination is leave here? Yes. Let's remove that one. This is our final destination. Okay. Alright. Try that in a minute. Might take a couple of tries. Good luck. Alright, thanks. Oh! That's not good. One sec. Oh, this... One sec, I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I accidentally... Dreamgate didn't break the flower on an older version, but they patched it. Oh, okay. I accidentally, knocked over my water cup, and, like, all the water went right onto the, like, power strip. So I had to quickly, like, grab some paper towel and, like, mop it up a little bit. Nothing shorted, I think, but, like, man, that was scary. Alright. Well. Alright. So, let me go ahead and... yeah, place my teleport over here, then. So I can just teleport back when it inevitably breaks for the first time. Probably take a couple of tries. Here. Here's what we'll do. Instead of deaths, we'll call this attempts. Oh, that's a bit too long. What about tries? You know? Alright. So this is try number 1. Or attempt number 1, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'll probably still be here when you get back, Blair. Good luck with your cooking. Try not to burn anything down. Or burn the food, I suppose, either. Okay. And then from here, we want to go straight to the left and take the tram. So we can cover some distance without worrying about it breaking. Well, it's not my first concern. My first concern was that I shorted something out when I accidentally knocked over my water. I was more joking than anything else. Although you say that, but like, I do know somebody in my family who set fire to their house because they left the stove on while they were away one weekend. Yeah, just gotta take things nice and slow. You know what? Should I change that to flowers, maybe? Hold on. Bothering me. Oh. Yeah, flower 1. There we go. We're on flower 1. That'll be good. And it fits almost perfectly. They had to almost completely rebuild the house. Like, the base was still there, and obviously they still own the land and everything, but they had to completely, like, rebuild, like, the kitchen and everything. I think their neighbors noticed and called the fire department, so it was, like, put out before it spread to most of the house, but, like, the entire kitchen and most of, like, the house had to be rebuilt and everything. Oh! That was close. Alright. Yeah, those big guys that chase you down and try to explode are gonna be a big pain for this, I think. I think they had to take a loan out with the bank for it. Yeah. I'm not sure what their insurance situation was. I just know that I think they had to take a loan out to do all the work on it. Yeah, not taking any chances here. Okay. Ah, no, I needed to go up there, not left. Shoot, I think the aspids respawned. At least that exploding guy didn't respawn. And then we just go left from here. Ah, another one of those guys. Oh shoot, that didn't kill? Okay. And watch out for the children. There we go. Gotta say, I'm glad I did the grub thing first, because having the like projectile on a swing is very nice, especially since we're doing this, like trying to do this without getting hit anyway. Am I in the wrong spot? I think I took a detour. I think I was supposed to go down instead of left or something. Oh no, here it is. Right. It's funny that, like, acid won't, like, hurt the flower at all. No, riding on one of the transit things will, hurt the flower, but going in acid, nah. Alright. I need to be careful of, or someone's gonna, like, attack the, like, exploding jellyfish. That could be dangerous. Okay. Maybe the summons weren't such a good idea after all. Oh! Well, there it is. Alright, well, we're not using the summons next time. Still, I got, like, about halfway there. Without any issues. Alright, summons are going away. You're going away. Bye-bye. We're gonna pick up something else. We're gonna pick up... we don't have enough room for Shaman Stone unless we get rid of something else. Let's get rid of Mark of Pride since we already have the projectile thing anyway. Let's do Shaman Stone. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Alright, let's go pick up another flower. Yeah. I mean, the summons weren't too bad until we got to that area where they could, like, aggro, the exploding jellyfish. That was the real problem there. Was just the fact that they could aggro exploding jellyfish. I think I can just crystal dash here. Interesting. There's probably a decently funny reaction if you give it to that, like, one girl or whatever who writes fan fiction about you. She probably blushes at her or whatever. That's a cool detail, though, that you can do that. Bring it to other people as well. For some, like, little dialogue. Okay. And we're gonna keep going down here. Oro being... Sorry, I'm bad with names. Is it one of the Nail Masters, I think? Nail Master Oro? That sounds right. And then up from here. Ew! Screw you! Aw, that's fun. Nail Master we have to pay. I figured, yeah. That sounds like him, alright. Oh, shoot. I think there's an exploder guy down this way, isn't there? No, okay. There we go. No! Dang it. What the heck? Oh, right, he exploded. Well, didn't get as far that time. Yeah, I can see why it would be better to do this before all the enemies change over to be more difficult ones, yeah? I wonder if the fragile strength or the unbreakable strength applies to the beam power, or like what synergies the like beam power thing has, maybe. Since that seems to be how I'm doing most of my damage, trying to keep a distance and all that. I guess I could be doing that with magic too. Should try and use it a bit more, I think. Well, at least I'm getting close to 800 Geo, so I can go and buy that charm after this, maybe. How are we doing on time? We're doing okay. We'll see how long this takes, I guess. Might do a little bit of, like... Might try and hunt down, like, 1 or 2 more boss fights here. Like, dream boss fights once I'm done with this. Yeah, once I get another Andrew Geo or whatever to buy that charm, I think I bought everything that I can spend Geo on at this point. Besides that. So. The one thing is I don't think I get soul from the beam attack or whatever it is. It's not a charm, it's a blessing actually. Oh, okay. Interesting. So just always on. I think I went the wrong way. No, I went the right way. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. That's the same guy I lost to last time, I think, so... We'll use some soul on that. That's fine. Oh, nice! I didn't realize that the big worm guys could damage those guys as well. That's cool. That's good to know. I don't know if it'll ever come in handy, but yeah. Oh, I see. It fills you up with soul whenever you rest at a bench. That is pretty useful, yeah. I'll be getting it kind of late, but maybe it'll be useful for the Pantheon stuff. Since I think you can rest at benches at certain points in Pantheon. In the longer stuff, anyway. Watch out for those. Keep going left. Okay. Sucks that there are so many exploding enemies along this route. Oh well. I guess it could take a longer but safer route, maybe. That might also be an option. Or you could just go through and kill all the enemies without touching a bench, and apparently that makes it a bit easier, but it's a bit tedious to do. And you have to do it without, like, you know, touching a bench, so... Yeah, this area is going to be annoying. So we want to get all the way to the bottom, though. No! What? No! Gosh dang it. That's annoying. I forgot that, like, some of those bubbles are explosive just by touching them. Ah, okay. Alright, flower number 4.
La mer finello.
At this point, I think there's the the secondary fight with that one DLC guy, the Master of the Troop, and then it sounds like there's still a bunch of, like, bosses left to do. Like, there's still like dream version of bosses that I haven't done, I think, which are harder versions of bosses you've already done. And then inside the Pantheon is a boss rush mode, which progressively gets harder and harder, with the final fifth one leading towards a souped up super boss. Um, that's a souped up version of the boss on the original quote unquote true ending. Like transcendent, like a stronger version of that moth enemy. Yeah, Grim is the true master. Yeah. And then and then that's like got a new ending behind it as well. And then there's also the like extreme platforming challenge of the Path of Pain. So that is all the stuff I think I haven't done at this point, besides this side quests and stuff. So there's still like a bunch more boss rush fights to do if I wanted to do them. And then the Path of Pain. So I'll try the boss rush stuff a little bit on Thursday, like I said, but I probably won't get it done. We'll see how things go. I don't know. I hear it's fairly difficult, and I don't know how much I want to do of that right now, because I think I would get burnt out on the game. Like, I'm already starting to get to the point where I'm getting like, yeah, game's good, but it'd be nice to move on to the next thing. So I think trying to do like a whole bunch of like extra boss fights now would be kind of eh. So maybe I'll just wait till sometime next year or whatever, and come back to this at that point and do some of the bosses. Same way I'm gonna probably do some of that with DMC and Bayonetta next year as well. Just go through and like, you know, do a bunch of that stuff for a bunch of games. It'd be kind of fun. It'll be interesting. Maybe I'll have to schedule some like more chill games in between, you know. Spend like a couple of weeks getting good at a game and doing the super bosses. Do a week or two of just a chill game. Repeat. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Very challenging, but cool. Oh, gosh. I almost walked right into that. Okay. Oh, gosh, darn it. Okay.
Ketal sanalo. Ketal sanalo.
I'll go get some dinner. I doubt I'll be back since it's 11 p.m. All right. Well, have a good rest of your night. I hope you enjoyed dinner. I will talk to you some other time. Maybe Thursday for some Pantheon. But yeah, hope you have a good one. Talk to you later. Have a good rest of your week, if I don't see ya. Getting a little bit more accustomed to this route after running it a few times. And it's the same thing with, like, the Coliseum. I'll have to try it a few more times, probably, but I'll get there in the end. Honestly, I think the hardest sections are the first couple of sections here, with all the exploding enemies and everything. I think if I can get past the exploding enemy sections, I should be fine. I can't remember anything in the garden, the Queen's Gardens, that were, like, super annoying to deal with. I guess we'll see when we get there. Okay, back to this area again. So we want to get all the way down to the bottom without letting anything explode or getting hit by the electricity. Nice. As far as I've gotten so far. So now we get to pass through the teacher's archives, and then from there, we should be in the last leg of it. Once we get through the teacher's archives, there's a little of Fog Canyon left, and then we'll be in the Queen's Gardens, and should be a fairly straight shot from there. But I haven't seen what it's like over there yet, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. I think if we're just patient and we take our time, try not to jump into anything, probably we'll still get hit at least once before we get there, but I think we're getting pretty close. Okay. Almost there. We're officially in Queen's Gardens, which means we are officially in the last section of trying to get through this without dying. Or getting hit, sorry. Kind of the same thing. Alright, okay. Interesting. Can you walk away a little bit so I can get behind you? Not range you? Yep. And that guy, I think, explodes with spikes. Need to watch out for that. We're just gonna keep going all the way to the left here a minute. Right, there's those big mantises. Those could be an issue. Looks like I can delete them with a soul blast, but I only have so much soul. Make sure to kill anything I can for soul. We're very close now. No! You want to see how close we were? Dang it. Alright, whatever. I still would have gotten hit on the platforming. Let's practice the platforming a little bit, I guess, before I go back over then. So... I see. Dang it. Okay. Ah! We were pretty close, too. Alright. Flower number 6. That is the right area, right? I think so. Yeah, that is. There's like a grave over there, past those spikes. But we were pretty close that time, so.
La mer finello.
A little worried now because that parkour section is a little hard for me, so having it at the end of the travels to get there is going to be kind of annoying, but I guess we'll see how things go. Maybe it won't be too bad. Yeah, well, we did get pretty close. Okay. At some point, I'll stop looking at the map. At some point. I was close. Very close. Okay. That's one major section done. Without any hitches. Hey, Spring. How's it going? I am working on the Fragile Flower quest. And I am on now the seventh Fragile Flower.
La mer finello.
Okay. I think in Kurt stash here. Well, 7's a lucky number. See if I can get lucky this time. So far, so good. Okay. Yeah, especially when you can't get hit. Probably would have been better to do this before Infected Crossroads, but, you know, here we are. The most annoying thing about Infected Crossroads is mostly just those enemies that'll charge and explode. Whether it's the flying ones or the husk ones or whatever. Both of them are annoying because of that. Although I'm worried about the platforming section at the end. I'm notoriously very weak at platforming sections in this game. So, a little bit worried about that. Oh. Oh. Thank goodness. Okay. Best just to avoid as many of these floating ones as I can. I think there's no enemies in this one. In this area. And down to the right, left, keep left. Yep. And swim underneath the spikes. And we're officially in Queen's Gardens again. Okay, home stretch. Those guys are kind of tanky. Just use a spell on that one. Yeah, almost there. The only thing is that the last section is a platforming section. And I'm not super good at it. So... No!
Sanalo.
Maybe I should have stayed and practiced the platforming segment a little bit. When I get there again, if I get hit again, I'll go ahead and practice it a bit this time. So at this point, that's the only real section that's giving me any trouble is the actual like platforming stuff. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be over charming with something, probably. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll try that next time I get back. I don't know if there's anything I want, really, though. Oh, maybe, Unbreakable Strength would be good. And then I could probably take off the, charm that shows me where I am on the map, since I have the, route down at this point. Yeah, I'll try that if I die here, which I probably will. Because Unbreakable Strength should up the time to kill on like enemies like this or whatever. Hey Blair. How'd the cooking go? Ah, wrong way. Gotta go up. I say, right, yeah, so much for having the route memorized, huh? Oh! Alright. Flower number 9. Let me take off this, and then... Dang it. I'll have to upgrade it to a hex next time instead of just a jinx. If only there was a charm that made me better at platforming. I guess there are ones that help with platforming. Although, unfortunately, it's not a pogo one, so... If it was a pogo one, I would actually be, I think, fairly decent at it. But those darn, thorns. You can't pogo off the thorns. But they still hurt as much as spikes. Oh! Wait, that didn't count? Huh? I guess I didn't take any damage, so it didn't count. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. Sure. Oh, right, I took off the charm that shows me where I am on the map. I should know the way at this point. Oh, well, there it is. All right. Well, we're in the double digits when it comes to attempts. Is this bug French? Because isn't Bene French? I thought that when reading out her dialogue that she might be French. Same spot again? Yeah, pretty much. Like one more room over, but yeah, pretty much the same spot. Well, the problem is that if I don't want to bench, then I'd have to use up some soul to heal. Otherwise, I don't get my, like my projectile attack from the was it? Yeah, Grubberfly's Elegy. Which is really useful for this, since I can take out enemies from a distance reliably. But yeah, that's a good point. Maybe it'd be better to just try and not bench if possible. Just heal up with soul. Stop some of the enemies from respawning. There is always the strat of like clearing out the entire like run through of the section without benching, and then that way you have the least amount of enemies possible. But yeah, but even then that's not going to solve the real problem, which is my lack of platforming skills. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just got the timing wrong on that one.
Why Melo bene? Ketal sanalo.
Oh, I guess that guy doesn't respawn if you don't bench there. You're running low on flowers? Yeah, probably. Well, then maybe she'll just tell me to take the health piece and go at that point. It'd be funny if she only had like 5 flowers or whatever, and if you just didn't like get it within that amount of time, you just couldn't you just couldn't get the last piece of health or whatever. It'd be so infuriating, but it'd be kind of funny. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned that one of the that like the NPCs had fun interactions if you gave them the flower. Like I think they said that Oro, the Blade Master, who like requests money from you to teach you his art, he'll like say he's gonna throw it away, but if you come back later, he'll like have it in the background or whatever, like a pot or something. Fun stuff like that. That's a cool attention to detail. That's a fun little thing to do. I'm doing okay, Lisk. As you can see, we're on flower number 11 for the Fragile Flower quest. Other than that, I'm doing okay. Really? I would think that the girl who has a crush on you would take it as well. Maybe they don't like maybe they don't like display it or anything. I think she would take it still. Okay. I pretty much have the route for Fog Canyon memorized at this point. The main source of issues is the infected crossroads with its exploding enemies that will chase after you, and the platforming section right before the gravestone or whatever it is. Interesting. Yeah, I know somebody said that there was an Easter egg or whatever for getting the flower all the way to the God Home stuff. But that would mean doing like Pantheon without getting hit, so. Or 5th Pantheon at least. Am I going the right way? I think I had to go down here, right? Yes, I want the entrance down here. Oh gosh. All right. Here's most. What? No, this should be the right way. Or are you reacting the way I did before? Probably that. Oh no, wait. I was gonna practice this a minute. Next time I got over here. I should run through this at least once. Oh, is that as far as I've got to go? Oh, it's a lot shorter than I thought. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's like a lot shorter than I thought. I'm probably not going to go for all achievements. I'm going to try Pantheon stuff on Thursday. But I don't think I'm going to do all of Pantheon right now. I think I'd get burnout on the game if I went for all of Pantheon right now. I think getting through all 3 endings and, like, doing all this stuff is plenty for me.
Why?
Yeah, YouTube chat is super delayed, at least. Yeah, the sections of platforming with thorns are really annoying because you can't pogo off of them like you can with normal spikes. So. Yeah, I already have all. I have the 3 normal endings without touching God Home. So there's the base ending where you just, you know, you don't have that 1 charm, and so you just go and Sorry, you just go and you defeat Hollow Knight normally. You become this container for the infection or whatever it is. And then there's the second ending where Hornet shows up and like ties down the Hollow Knight for a second, but you just kill the Hollow Knight and she's sealed inside with you, which is technically an ending. And then there's the third ending that I've gotten, which is like the actual, you know, original true ending or whatever, where Hollow Knight sacrifices himself, or I guess the Hollow Knight you play as sacrifices himself, destroys the corruption by defeating the Radiance inside of the Hollow Knight, the source of the corruption. So I did that. I haven't done like the God Home stuff, so. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think at some point sometime I think next year, I'll probably come back around and do all the God Home stuff. But for right now, I think I just want to, I'll try it a little bit of Pantheon stuff on Thursday, but I'm probably just going to move on to the next game here soon. That was the wrong way. I just don't want to get burnt out on the game. And it'd be nice to try some other stuff too. The game came out on Steam recently after being on Epic Games for a while. So me and a friend of mine are probably going to play that next week. And then I'll probably put up a poll for the next game I play after that, so. Should be fun. Oh. I guess because I didn't bench, that also doesn't refill. Well, the poll that I'm gonna put out is probably gonna have Cuphead, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Metroid Dread on it. I felt like that was a good mix of different things that are somewhat similar to Hollow Knight, so if people liked Hollow Knight, then maybe they'll like one of those things. 2020. But yeah, that's what's going to be on the poll anyway. We'll see what people vote for or what people are interested in, but that's what's going to be on the poll anyway. At least that's what I think is going to be on the poll right now. Oh, I think I went too far there. At least I didn't technically take damage, so that worked out, I guess. That's one less squid I have to deal with on the way back through. Nine Souls is a phenomenal game. I'm not familiar. I'm trying to rack my brain to see if I can think of it. There's 999, but that's not probably what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm not sure if the first Ori game is Blind Forest not the first one? I thought Blind Forest was the first one. But anyway, the first Ori game. People have been asking if I'd be interested in playing that for a while. I just never got around to it, so it'd be good to put it on the poll. Actually, I think the first Ori was before Hollow Knight, wasn't it? I could be wrong on that, though. I thought the first Ori was at least before Hollow Knight. Okay, we're pretty close again. To the platforming section. Blind Forest is the first one. Okay. Will of the Wisps, yeah. I think I own both on Steam. Okay. 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 All right. Hey, it only took me 12 tries, but we got there. All right. Here sleeps the traitor's child. And now I can just teleport back. All right. Hooray! I did what you asked. Took me a couple tries. Nine Souls only came out a week ago. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's so many good games, though. It's just so hard to keep up with all that stuff, you know? I try my best. Usually if I see something that looks good or sounds fun or whatever, I'll go ahead and, you know, add it to the list, which is an actual, like, running list of all the games I'd like to play at some point. Yeah, thanks. That wasn't too bad. It was a little annoying, but it wasn't too bad. And that was the last upgrade. The only other thing I can think of is there's that thing you can buy now that I have all 40 charms. I didn't have enough Geo earlier, so I guess let's go over and buy that, and that's probably going to be pretty much it for today. And then we'll come back on Thursday and we'll work on some Pantheon stuff. Give that a shot. Yeah. Have I played Tattletale? No. Have I seen Tattletale? That sounds kind of familiar. I mean, obviously, you know, Tattletale is a thing before the game, but let me see if I look it up if it looks familiar. Tattletale on Steam. No. Oh, I see. This is interesting. This kind of reminds me, yeah, of like... Okay, so it's like kind of a funny horror game kind of thing. It looks kind of fun. Kind of reminds me of, what's that game? Shoot, I can't think of it. But yeah, I get it. Like, it's that first person kind of like horror game kind of thing. Yeah, it looks kind of fun. I don't play a ton of horror games. I'm just like a very jumpy person, so. But yeah, I don't know. Could be kind of fun. Based on Furby? Yeah, I recognize it. I think I had a Furby back in the day. It's kind of funny to see how cursed, like, people, like, the cursed creations people have made out of Furby. Like, long Furbies. I saw somebody, like, take one of those robo-dogs and, like, graft a Furby head to it and, like, let it speak or whatever. That was something. Yeah, there's all sorts of cursed and kind of funny stuff people have made with Furbies. Okay, so where is that again? I think it's just over to the left, yeah. I gotta remember I don't have the ranged thing now. Yeah, I remember having a Furby back in the day. I also remember how people used to think that they were, like, spying on you or whatever. Like, people got creeped out by them pretty hard, and they thought, like, they were being used to spy on people or something. I think mostly just because people were creeped out, but yeah. Alright, let's go across Blue Lake, and, be over there. Oh, it's you. Hello. I haven't seen you in a minute. Again we meet, my short friend. Here at last, I feel at peace. Twice I've seen this world, and though my service may have stripped the first experience from me, I'm thankful I could witness its beauty again. Hollowness is a vast and wondrous thing, but with as many wonders as it holds, I've seen none quite so intriguing as you. My flattery returns only silent stoicism. I like that. I like that very much. Incredible. To live in age, yet remember so little. Perhaps I should be thankful. All tragedy erased. It's the only wonders. Huh. It's cool talking to that guy again. He was a fun character, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of good characters here. They're not too deep, most of them. They're pretty, I guess, shallow in some respects, just because, like, you don't get to talk to them as much as maybe some other games. But, like, what you do get to talk to them is pretty good. Special blessing. My dear, a blessing for you. With your excessive patronage and those startlingly good looks, you've more than earned it. Received Salubra's blessing, a boon bestowed by charm lover Salubra. Those blessed are followed by beauty and love. Yes. I hope my blessing brings you everything you desire. Don't be a stranger, sweetums. Goodness, you've gone and bought all my lovely charms. What a stunning, colorful collection you've amassed. You're even more the attractive bug clad in all those wonderful, sparkling things. I may have nothing more to give, but you must come back and visit from time to time. Such a dashing figure frequenting my store. I bet the whole village is jealous. Alright, yeah. Lets you recover soul at benches now. That's pretty good. It's pretty late in the game to get it, but, you know, I guess that's fine. Alright, should I head over to God Home so that way I don't have to do it on Thursday? And we can wrap it up for today? Yeah, let's go do that, I guess. I'm not too far away either, so I might as well just run over there. But yeah. No, the game has been a lot of fun. I see why people like it. The world was a lot more big and, like, more interesting than I thought it was going to be going into it, for sure. Like, I wasn't sure exactly what to expect. I thought it would be more of, like, a shorter experience than it was, that it turned out to be. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed it quite a bit. The map does feel a little small now, but only because I've seen all of it. When I was exploring it, I was just impressed by how big it was, and how much there was to do, especially for an indie game and with one as such an intensive art style, right? Like everything has to be like all the tiles and the world and everything had to be drawn, you know. So I'm very impressed by it. It's a very good game. I understand why people like it a lot. It's very cool that like all the DLC is included and everything as well at this point. When I bought it, so that's very good. Yeah, I would generally recommend it. I think it's probably one of the best Metroidvanias I've ever played. I would say that. Yeah, I would. I think the story personally leaves a little something to be desired, and just the way it's conveyed. It's very vague, but I understand that's kind of the point. Like, it's kind of taking its cue from like a little bit when it comes to like Dark Souls and stuff, with how it tells its story, where it's kind of vague and you have to kind of piece things together and stuff, which is fine. It's fine. It's just I wish I got to talk more with the characters that were here, which is a good thing, I guess, because that means, you know, the characters were interesting and I wanted to talk more with them, like I said, so that's good. But I do wish that was the case, you know. So I think I have to go to... Oh, yeah. Whenever the sequel comes out, right, Blair? In the next decade or so. But yeah. No. It probably won't be too much longer. Hopefully. Cross his fingers. Didn't they say something about it, too? Like, sometime this year or whatever? Or did I mishear that? Maybe I misheard that. Whatever. Either way, it'll probably come out eventually. But it has been a minute. It would be nice if they had, I remember I went back and watched the original trailer for Silksong that they posted, like, a few years ago now. And it looked pretty cool. So, hopefully we'll get at least some news about it in the near future. Even if it's, like, just a, hey, we're working on it, here's what we made, here's, like, a new trailer. We're looking at, like, this year for a release date or whatever. Something like that would be, I think, go a long way. To get people excited and back on board and stuff. Yeah, for me personally, it's now something I'm looking out for, you know? Now that I've been able to play this game and everything, I'm definitely looking forward to, and I'll keep an eye out for Silk Song whenever it shows up. I think something else I should maybe do next year when I come back is check out mods as well, because it sounds like there's like a lot of modded bosses and like a lot of mods and everything that you can do, including like co-op mods and stuff. So that's cool. So I should probably check that out if I want to breathe some new life into it next time I come back around. Yeah, the sewers area is like my least favorite area in this game, just because of the enemy designs. Like, I'm not a huge fan of how the enemies work in this area. Dang it. But whatever. Yeah. No, it's cool to see how much of a community there is around this game and everything. Yeah. I know it's been fun. I've been trying to make more of an effort to play like new games on like, oh shoot, the Tuesday Thursday streams. So like like all last year and part of this year I went through the entire like Devil May Cry series, and then I played Hi-Fi Rush. I played all kinds of things. But yeah, I know Tuesdays and Thursdays kind of like bounce from thing to thing, and I understand when people get disappointed when I get done with a game that they really enjoy. But you know, I hope I did their game justice. I try to do decently well at all the games I play, and you know, I try and, you know, point out all the good things and all that when I play a game that I really enjoy. So I know for me it's like Tuesday Thursday streams are a good way to play games that I haven't before, you know, try some new stuff out and, you know, expand my horizons a little bit, get around to games that I may otherwise have not gotten around to yet. So and while I'd like to maybe, you know, play every game that I enjoy to 100%, it's just not like viable, because like, I don't know. It's like I could keep playing like more of this game, or I could go and play like, you know, another game that maybe, even if it was like slightly less good than this one, you know, it would still be a pretty good game. And, you know, then I would be able to say I'd been able to play that game, you know? So, yeah, you know, it's hard. There's so many good games at this point. Like, we've gotten so far into, like, the video game life cycle that there are so many good games at this point. Like, I think it's impossible at this point to play through every single game, good game that there is. Like, no matter what you define as good, we've just, like, reached the point where it's like, you could spend your entire life playing video games and you would never be able to finish all the ones that, like, you would consider good, you know? So, even if you're not talking about 100%ing them, just, like, playing through them, no matter, like, what your definition of good is, you know? It's like, there's just so many of them that are good at this point that it's like, how would you ever get through it all, you know? Oh. But yeah. This is definitely one of those. This is definitely a good one. That's a great one. What would I give this out of a 10? I think I would give this an 8 out of 10. There's a few nitpicks I have with it. I don't know. It's a very good game. It's a very good game in its genre. Yeah, I think I would give it an 8 out of 10, which is fairly high up there. Yeah, I think so. I think 8 out of 10 is fair. I don't know. Hey, maybe if I keep dying to Pantheon on Thursday, my thoughts on that will change, but right now, at least, I think I would give it an 8 out of 10. Alrighty. Oh boy. Good, like, 3-hour stream. That was good. We finished up all the, like, last little bits that I wanted to. Got all the grubs. Got the last charm. Got the fragile flower quest done. Got the last health upgrade. Got the blessing. So, yeah, I think Thursday we'll just try a little bit of Pantheon, see how it goes, and we'll go from there. I'll probably put up that poll sometime, I don't know, maybe this weekend? Yeah, probably this weekend, and then I can, like, yell at you guys to, like, go and vote in the poll or whatever, while you guys have some time. On the Saturday, Sunday stream, I can, like, give people to vote or whatever. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Blair, Spring, Leisk, LYYSSK. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Anybody lurking or watching back on the VOD? Kirby, I think, went to bed, but thanks for hanging out and everything. Union, Bolim, I hope went to bed. The House Gamer, Icy Hot. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day and everything. I'll hopefully see you on Thursday. But in case I don't see you, hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye, 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 so long. Goodbye. I'll see y'all later.